umbrella is basically used to shelter persons. So we serve as that umbrella because we want to shelter all youth clubs in Jamaica and also ensure that we are honing their skills so that they can discharge their duties effectively and reach all the youth of Jamaica.
Now, over the years, the National Youth Council of Jamaica is renowned for the many activities that they have done to really help youth in these youth clubs become their best selves. So not so much this year, but over the years, what are some of the staple or monumental activities you can share with us, Ikula and Nicardo, that the NYCJ has given to Jamaican young people? Ikula, you can go first.
Okay. All right. So today we will be having our national AGM, and this will represent where all the youth or National Assembly will come together so you guys can hear all the good things that we would have been doing over the tenure. For example, care package distribution, capacity building workshops. You know, we just have to be so intimately engaged with each parish. So I would ask all the youth of Jamaica, join us this afternoon at 3 o'clock for our annual general meeting to hear all that we have been doing.
And what social media pages can we tune in to the national AGM of the NYCJ?
All right. So you can join us live on YouTube at NYCJA_.
Just repeat it again.
NYCJA_ live on YouTube, or you can join us on Zoom for all the fun activities.
Now, apart from the national AGM that the NYCJ is having on the Youth Month, the theme being Evolve, what other activities have you been doing, Mr. PR, during Youth Month?
Well, other activities that we have been doing from the PR department is promotion of activities that both our training and development committee, projects and programs committee would have initiated. So we have been pushing those mandates along with the Youth Month calendar activities. So we have been well busy over this time frame.
Now, are there any specific programs, Mr. VP of Training, through the council to assist our youth and community leaders to evolve in their leadership development, in their training and their communication that you have spearheaded or plan to spearhead through the duration of your tenure?
Absolutely. In collaboration with the Personal Development Unit, we would have created a schedule of activities that will guide us throughout the entire year. A host of capacity building workshops, ranging from, being aware of how to complete a proposal, how to interact with persons, separate and apart from what the COVID-19 has brought onto us. We still have to recalibrate. We still have to reach our people. So we are here, and personally, under my tenure as vice chair, all those programs so that our young people can discharge their duties. It's all about equipping them with all the good things,
Understood. Now, when community development is effective, there is less crime, less disparity between citizens, better jobs available, a more talented workforce. Gentlemen, do you agree with this statement, and how can the NYCJ help with that? I'll start with you first, Nicardo, then Ikula.
Well, definitely I agree with the statement, and indeed, we too can aid in that aspect as we continue to advance and build our youth in expanding their capacity through training and development, and as we engage them on a variety of issues and empower them to deal with some issues as well, as we seek to strengthen the youth participation from the grassroots level.
Right. And for you, Mr. Pearce?
Yes, hinging on to what Mr. Miller said, we have to focus on the grassroots level. So what we would have done as the national executive, we assign members as county representatives for each county. So we want to ensure that we solidify the foundation at the parish level, so that, on the outset it would look good nationally. So we have to first strengthen out the foundation, because it's no secret that the COVID-19 pandemic has crippled our livelihood, but we still have to work and adjust to the realities. So we want to work with each parishes individually, and collectively Jamaica will look good.
And I know I was sharing with Damien earlier that apart from the National Youth Council of Jamaica, there are specific parish youth councils. Do these parish youth councils work or collaborate with the National Youth Council to roll out some of these activities and initiatives that you have, Mr. Pearce?
Absolutely, and we have to rely on them. They are basically the the foot soldiers in these parishes. So we have to work collaboratively. And this afternoon at our AGM,
Right.
you will hear all that they would have been doing to engage the youth in ensuring that the National Youth Council looks good, and not only looks good, but Jamaica will look good because the youth are on the move. The
And
youth are evolving.
And excellent and involving, I've seen where, because this program, Damien, and to our listeners, is a part of the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information's larger set of programs within the Youth and Adolescent and Policy Division, such as the National Youth Parliament of Jamaica, that National Youth Council members have been a part of. Even the National Youth Advisory Council of Jamaica, National Youth Council members have also been a part of.
It, yes.
But as a part of this whole concept, Nicardo and Ikula, we're talking about sustainable development, and it's very key to us here at the Talk Up Youth radio show that we talk about sustainable development as an ongoing discussion amongst our world leaders and amongst us as community and youth leaders. Is the council helping youth clubs to positively contribute to sustainable development of national and regional programs and policies, such as on health and wellness, mental health, governance? How have you helped in that regard? Mr. Miller and then Mr. Pearce.
In that regard, we know many persons were affected. Well, we all were affected by the pandemic. It was a major shift for everyone. Last year, we resynced our approach, and now we're looking at being evolved in that aspect. So we are evolving in our approach in providing mental health sessions, and along with other key areas that will help to alleviate some of the long-standing problems, but with a consistent approach. So definitely we are making strides in that.
In that regard. And you, Mr. Pearce?
Yes.
Yes, and to complement what Mr. Miller said, what we are doing as a council is a three-pronged approach. We are assessing the prospects, then we plan accordingly, and finally after planning we execute. And then in execution we have to, have ongoing evaluation, because we want to ensure that we are up to date. So then we can assist our youth clubs accordingly. So we have to assess, plan, and then execute, and that is how we will get that sustainable development that we so desire.
Got you.
Okay, thanks for sharing that with us. And the last question that we want to ask, how can young people stay connected with the NYCJ or get involved? Nicardo?
All right, thank you for that question. All right, so what we normally encourage persons to do is to reach out to the parish council that's nearest to you, or a youth club that is nearest to you. Ask them, are they a member of NYCJ as yet? Or you can send us a direct message on Instagram at our Instagram account